Welcome to Health Bulletin. What if I told you that the world's most crucial climate summit is happening in a country known for its fossil fuel production? The 29th Annual UN Climate Summit, taking place this year in Azerbaijan, a country known for its substantial natural gas production. It might sound absurd to host such a pivotal climate event in a nation that relies heavily on fossil fuels, but perhaps it's an upgrade from last year when COP28 was held in the United Arab Emirates, another major oil producer. And while world leaders gather to discuss climate action, the irony of hosting this event in a fossil fuel-rich nation raises eyebrows. These climate summits have become infamous for their grand speeches and little real progress. Last year, attendees made a bold declaration to eventually reduce fossil fuel use. But let's be honest, was that really a victory or just another empty promise? This year, the focus shifts to finalizing plans for a global carbon credit market. The idea is simple. Polluting countries can offset their emissions by funding green projects in other nations. Sounds good in theory, but will it lead to meaningful change? What's even more concerning is the lack of participation from key players. Major countries like the United States and China are notably absent from this year's discussions. President Biden has sent his climate envoy instead of attending himself, likely due to the political landscape back home. With Donald Trump poised to take office again soon, who knows what will happen to US climate commitments? Meanwhile, Chinese President Xi Jinping is also missing from the summit. What does this tell us about the seriousness of global climate efforts? In a surprising twist, we have representatives from the Taliban attending COP29 as observers. This move raises significant questions about the legitimacy of this summit and what it means for global climate discussions. As we gear up to cover COP29, we must ask ourselves, are these gatherings merely symbolic gestures, or can they actually drive real change in addressing climate challenges? The world is watching closely as we navigate through yet another round of climate negotiations. Will this summit be different, or will it be just another exercise in futility? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe Health Bulletin for all the latest updates on science and health.